Hey, we're back on the CD Historical Drama channel. Today, we'll delve into a story that isn't filled with emotional outbursts or sensational statements, but instead feels much deeper and more deeply felt. A simple confession from Xiao Zhan has recently left fans speechless, smiling, and feeling a sense of envy beyond words. In the fast-paced world of China's entertainment industry, filled with cameras and relentless demands for perfection, comfort is a rare luxury. Many actors learn to smile in public, but harbor exhaustion behind the scenes. Therefore, when Xiao Zhan talks about comfort, the word carries a much heavier meaning. In a moment of reflection, Xiao Zhan finally reveals why he feels so comfortable around Wang Yibo. It's not because of sweet words, nor is it because of grand gestures that are easy to show off. On the contrary, that comfort is born from things that are almost invisible. Xiao Zhan shared that the first time he realized this feeling was when the silence didn't feel awkward. There was no need to fill the space with small talk, no pressure to always appear attractive. The silence served as a safe space, something rare in the life of a public figure. In that silence, Xiao Zhan felt unjudged, undemanding to be the best version of himself. He simply needed to be himself. And in a world that constantly demands more, that feeling of enough became invaluable. Wang Yibo, according to Xiao Zhan, was someone who didn't force closeness. He was present without being pushy, supportive without asking too many questions, and understanding without needing lengthy explanations. It was a form of empathy that wasn't harsh, but consistent. The comfort grew slowly, like a small, unconscious habit. Sitting side by side without speaking, sharing focus on work, respecting each other's personal space. It all felt natural, without needing verbal agreement. Xiao Zhan admitted that in professional relationships, emotional security is often overlooked. Many people can work well together, but not many are able to make others feel at ease. And that's the serenity he found. This confession immediately surprised fans. Not because of the drama, but because of its sincerity. Many realized that such comfort is not something easy to build, especially amidst the pressures of the entertainment industry. Some fans even admitted to feeling jealous. Not jealous in a negative sense, but jealousy because they realized how wonderful it is to have someone who can make you feel secure without having to put in much effort. A connection that doesn't need to be announced, but feels real. Xiao Zhan doesn't frame his story as something special or extraordinary. Instead, he emphasizes simplicity. For him, that sense of comfort comes from the absence of pretense, the lack of demands for perfection. In his words, there's a rarely heard emotional maturity. He understands that healthy relationships aren't always loud and full of dramatic moments. Sometimes, the most meaningful are the quietest. Wang Yibo is described as a stable person, someone who can be relied on without making many promises. His presence is consistent, unwavering due to circumstances or public scrutiny. And that consistency is what breeds trust. This trust isn't built overnight. It grows over time, from shared experiences, from small moments never captured by cameras. Moments that only those who experience them understand. Fans who hear this story begin to see their dynamic from a new perspective. They're no longer just co-workers or partners on a project, but two individuals who understand each other's rhythms. It's no wonder so many are touched. Behind the popularity and fame, Xiao Zhan shows that he's still a human being who longs for security and understanding. This story also serves as a reminder that the strongest relationships aren't always built on sweet words. Sometimes it's enough to be there, listen, and give each other space to breathe. Xiao Zhan concluded his confession calmly, as if unaware of the profound impact it would have on his fans. But that's precisely where his power lies, unfeigned honesty. As this story spread, many fans began to reflect on the meaning of comfort in their own lives. Xiao Zhan's confession seemed to open a silent conversation about how difficult it is to find someone who accepts us unconditionally, without demands, and without excessive expectations. In a competitive industry, Relationships built on mutual trust become fragile. Every smile can be misinterpreted. Every silence can be twisted into a rumor. But Xiao Zhan chose to be honest, even though he knew it would attract scrutiny. Xiao Zhan's courage lies not in what he says, but in the calm way he says it. There's no attempt to defend himself, no desire to control public perception. He simply shares what he feels as it is. For many, this feels very human. Behind the perfect image of a star lies a weary soul, in need of a place to rest emotionally. And Wang Yibo, in this story, symbolizes that place. The comfort built without words is often stronger than promises spoken aloud. Xiao Zhan seems to be saying that a genuine relationship doesn't always need to be defined, because it can be felt without explanation. Fans are beginning to understand that what they see on screen is only a fraction of reality. There are layers of emotions, beliefs, and shared experiences that a camera can never fully capture. This story doesn't offer a dramatic ending or a grand confession that would shake the entertainment world. It's precisely its simplicity that makes it linger in the minds of those who hear it. Perhaps it's because, ultimately, we all long for the same thing as Xiao Zhan, someone who makes us feel calm amidst the chaos, someone whose presence isn't exhausting. And from this story, we learn that true comfort isn't about physical proximity, but how secure our hearts feel when we're around someone. The sense of security Xiao Zhan portrays also demonstrates an emotional maturity rarely discussed openly. He doesn't force labels on these feelings, nor does he try to hype them up into something sensational. He lets them grow as they are, calmly and consciously. Many fans have come to realize that it's precisely this kind of sincerity that makes this story feel so real. There's no carefully crafted script, no contrived dialogue. Just honest feelings that come from the life experiences of someone who has endured so much pressure and expectation. Ultimately, this story leaves a gentle yet profound message that in a demanding life, finding someone who makes you feel at ease is a gift. A gift that doesn't need to be announced, but is always felt in every silence shared. And perhaps that's why this story feels so close to the heart. Because beneath all the glitz and glamour, we all ultimately just want to feel comfortable, accepted, and not alone.
So, what do you think?
Is the comfort of silence also what you long for most? Don't forget to stay tuned to the CD Historical Drama channel, because there are many more profound stories to discuss together.